Well, October has arrived. That doesn't just mean playoff baseball, also crunch time for the Preps. High school football heating up as the temps cool off. Fox 2 in the air and on the ground.
And I'm Zach Chodes at Martin Kilcoyne's alma mater. CBC trying to stay undefeated. We'll find out next on the CarX Prep Zone.
And we welcome you into the Fox 2 Prep Zone. I'm Martin Kilcoyne. Charlie Marlowe in excused absence tonight. He is out west with the Cardinals, and he brought home a winner versus the Dodgers. That means the ball has been handed off to me. So here we go with the football before we get to some of the baseball. We're going to start out in Illinois. 4-1 Edwardsville, top-ranked area team according to the Post-Dispatch, hosting Belleville West homecoming. And for Edwardsville, their star quarterback, well, you know about Dan Marinko. Here it is, the short toss, but Jackson Morrissey will do the rest. A 43-yard pickup. Same drive, Marinko going to do it with his legs. Marinko, not to be confused with Dan Marino, up the middle, and it'll set up a scoring play for the Tigers at home. Marinko hands it back to Jackson Morrissey. He's going to get into the end zone. Edwardsville up 13-7 at that point. They win tonight. Tigers improved to 5-1. 33-14 was the final over Belleville West. And now we want to get it out to Fox 2's Zach Choate, who is weathering the elements tonight. A bit chilly out there in early October. Zach, take it away.
Thank you very much, Martin. Yes, it feels like December. Well, 5 of the top 10 teams in Class 6 are from the St. Louis area, and yes, that includes CBC coming in undefeated at 6-0 and pretty much score at will, averaging 55 points a game. Let's go to the highlights. CBC taking on a very good 4-1 SLU team, looking to wrap up another MCC title. Cadets defense good again, coming off 3 straight shutouts. Into the first half, Jeremy Strong comes up with the sack. CBC led 23-3 at the half. Here comes that offense. Blake Charlton to Mike Million. This was about the time Matt Carpenter went bonkers on the Dodgers. 73-yard touchdown, CBC up 30-3. The Cadets also have running back Trey Bryant. Boy, is he good. What a run here by Bryant. Shows off the moves and breaks some tackles. He runs out of room and tack on a few more yards on the personal foul. That sets up Charlton to Cameron Curtis, 8-yard touchdown. Cadets up by 33. They go on to win 49-16, now 7-0, but coach still not satisfied.
I think we just got to get better, so I don't think we're quite as good as, you just said to us right now.
So you're coming off 3 shutouts, and you're averaging 55 points a game, and you still want more.
I do. These guys, I think when we watch film, there's a lot of holes out there, a lot of things that we had some playmakers make plays where if we would execute a little bit better, it wouldn't be so hard on them. So, there's a lot of things we're going to clean up, and, the message I just delivered to the boys is, this is not our goal. So if we want to keep working, we got to get better each week.
Moving on, Vianney visiting DeSmet. The Spartans, believe it or not, still came in winless. The Griffins 3-3. First quarter, Griffins on the move. Tion Harris hands off to Devin Marty, busting up the middle for 16 and the first. Later in the drive, on 3rd and 13, Harris going up top and finds a wide open Kyle Markway. 56 yards for the TD, makes it 7-0 Golden Griffins. Griffins defense coming up with the stop on the very next possession. Mike Lee gets to tackle in the backfield. Vianney goes to 4-3, 28-14. And Martin still to come. We'll check in on the area's touchdown leader from Brentwood, plus highlights from Trinity and Bishop DeBerg. Let's go back to you in the studio.
All right, Zach, thanks very much. Let's keep it moving. Let's get you over to Afton. They were at home hosting Normandy. Afton off to a 6-0 start to the season. Third quarter action for you. It's Normandy on the fumble. They're already having a tough night. And the big man for Afton going to pick it up, Alec Prosser, and he's going to find the end zone. That made it 40-0. The host team, and still in the third quarter, Afton having more fun. This time the running game gets involved. Terrell Van coming right at you. John Goodman smiling somewhere. Afton a big winner. It's a shutout over Normandy. 47 the final as Afton stays undefeated on the season. And our man on the scene there from the high school caravan, Jim Powers, checking in from Afton. And Jimmy, top of the evening to you. I hope you are staying warm tonight.
Yeah, you know what? It's actually not too bad. The wind has died down a little bit, but I tell you what, it was very hot here earlier. Afton really playing some fantastic football. I've had a chance to see them a couple times this year. And once again, very, very impressive. They're doing great things offensively. Devontae Burr is only a junior, running the controls for Dan Oliver's offense. But you know what? Dan Oliver is a defensive guy, and they have been playing some great defense. And this is what he had to say right after the game about how his defense has been playing.
We said that early on. I mean, we felt like we could score some points, but we felt like everything was set up really from our defense. I mean, and we preach all the time, get 11 hats to the ball, and that's, we get after them real hard in practice if they don't do that. And I just think that, everything comes off of that. When we're playing good defense, and then we turn around and play real physical on offense as well. So, a lot of the guys are the same ones, but if they're playing hard on defense, it kind of gets them going on offense too.
You know what? It's all about the defense for Afton. They're 7-0, 2 games left in the regular season. With Maplewood and with St. Charles, they are licking their chops for a deep playoff run in Class 4, and they're state ranked too. Dan Oliver is used to having a team like this, and he really likes what he sees right now, Martin.
All right, Jimmy, thank you very much. Joined now in studio, as always, Earl Austin Jr., earlaustinjr.com, St. Louis American. The man knows his preps. He and Jim double team it for us on Fridays, and let's talk about where you went today. What games did you see today?
Well, I had 2 afternoon games. I was supposed to see 2 games last night, but with lightning, they got postponed to the day.
It's been that kind of fall, hasn't it?
That kind of fall, strange. And today it was cold, wind, and rain. So first game, good game. John Burroughs hosted Westminster, a team that was undefeated, Metro League championship on the line. John Burroughs came out with a 28-7 win. Very impressive defensive effort.
First loss for Westminster. And for Burroughs, a familiar name, a familiar last name.
Like Nathan, the youngest, I believe, of several brothers, very talented. Had one of the best all-around performances I've seen this year. He had 3 or 4 sacks. I think he had a forced fumble, tackles for loss. He caught a touchdown pass. But I think he had the biggest play. Game was 7-7. He blocked the punt with about a minute to go in the first half. Burroughs takes it in with a 1-yard run by quarterback Trey Moore. It was 7-7 at the time. And that turned the momentum, and they went on and won easily, 28-7. After that, I went down the street to see MICDS and Lutheran North. Lutheran North won 37-35 to grab a share of that Metro League title.
Upset? Not an upset.
No, not an upset. Actually, a near upset. MICDS was 2-4. They were down 37-21 with about a minute and a half to go. They score, get the 2-point conversion. Lutheran North fumbles on the last play of the game, and MICDS runs it back 80 yards and has a chance for a 2-point conversion with no time on the clock. So Lutheran North able to escape and grab a share of the championship with Westminster and Burroughs. And all 3 are contenders in their class. Lutheran North in 2A, John Burroughs in 3A, and Westminster in 4A. This shows the strength of the league.
And a score in tonight, Borgia wins again. They're undefeated. So still a handful of teams that are rolling along undefeated.
Borgia up 7-0. They're known mainly for their good basketball program. They've won several state championships, but Coach Gerald House has a strong football program going as well, and 7-0. Beat a St. Mary's team that was on a roll, had won 3 in a row, but Borgia won easily tonight.
All right, so the awesome one, Earl and I talking prep football, but also earlier watching the baseball. We are going to get you out to Los Angeles. Charlie Marlowe on post-game duty, and on the way to the break, one of those great moments from an 8-run 7th against Clayton Kershaw.